and call the Common Council meeting of Wednesday, August 14th to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please call the roll, Madam Clerk, to make sure we all returned.
Alderman Strelchek? Alderman Talaco? Alderman Meyer? Alderman Hancher?
Here.
Alderman Bach?
Here.
Alderman Parrish?
Here.
Alderman Bratt?
Here.
Alderman Gebhardt?
Here.
Mayor Nurbin?
Here. First up, we have a public hearing, Ordinance 2024-1664, an ordinance amending Chapter 58 of the Mequon Municipal Code related to specific development standards for distilleries. This was recommended by the Planning Commission on June 24th. Further recommendation coming from the Public Welfare Committee tonight, August 14th. What did the committee decide? Oh, I'm just going to get all the committee stuff out there, and then I'll call the question for the...
Public Welfare took this up this evening and approved it unanimously.
Fantastic, thank you. And the first reading was last month at the Common Council meeting on June 9th. Is there a motion to go into public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Oh, we're now in public hearing. Is there anyone here this evening that wishes to speak on this topic? Seeing and hearing none, is there a motion to close public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We are back in regular session. And we'll now consider this ordinance that's before us. Any questions from anyone on the council?
Move approval.
Motion and a second. Hearing and seeing no comments. Please call the roll.
Alderman Strelchek?
Aye.
Alderman Talaco?
Aye.
Alderman Meyer?
Aye.
Alderman Hancher?
Aye.
Alderman Bach?
Aye.
Alderman Parrish?
Aye.
Alderman Bratt?
Aye.
And Alderman Gebhardt?
Aye.
That ordinance is adopted. Next up, we have personal appearances and public comment. Citizens wishing to address the council on any matter not on the agenda may do so at this time. If you desire to be heard on an agenda item, you may be heard when that item is considered on the agenda. Please speak into the microphone at the podium. Time limit is 5 minutes. We do have one person who signed up this evening. Nancy Martin from 1221 Pippin Court wishes to speak. Welcome.
Good evening. Thank you. I am here. I'm a election official, and I want to thank Carolyn and her staff for an excellent job of taking care of us. And then additionally, I would like to be like Oliver and say thank you, sir, and may I have more. The council provides a stipend that as the precinct chief, I get a stipend to buy lunches for our staff. As you probably know, it's a very long day. Most of my people were there for most of the time. I got there at 6:15, and then we left about 10:30, and that's a.m. to p.m. So it makes for a very long day. It makes it easier for us if the staff does not have to leave the facility, and if we have some lunch to provide for them, it makes the day go smoother and allows us to have full-time people as opposed to half-day people. You have graciously, in the past couple of years, provided us a $100 stipend per election, and particularly as we go into the November election when we're expecting hopefully a couple more staff positions. If we could have a little bit more money, it would help me be able to provide for my staff a little bit better. So I would ask if you have any questions or comments. So.
Thank you. As it's not on the agenda, we don't typically respond. We
Gotcha.
take all input. I'll talk more with
And
our
I'll
clerk
be happy
and
to answer any questions, and I'm sure Carolyn can give you a perspective for all of the chiefs. So thank you very much.
sounds good. Thank you. Is there anyone else here this evening that wishes to speak on any item not on the agenda? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on. Public officials reports. I only have one thing to share, and it's our favorite time of year here in Mequon. I'd like to invite anyone who's watching, and if you feel free to invite your family and friends to join us here on Saturday, September 7th, out in the steps of City Hall and up and down Cedarburg Road, where we'll have the annual Taste of Mequon celebration. There's always great food, good music, and fellowship and community building, so hope to see you there. And that's my only announcement. Administrator Jones.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Two very, very quick updates. As you may have read in our weekly bulletin last Friday, and courtesy of our friends at WISDOT, Mequon Road, next to the I-43 interstate, which is currently closed down, will be reopening to through traffic between Port Road and Lakeshore Drive this coming Friday. So that's been a little bit of a bottleneck in the Port Washington Road corridor area. And again, that'll be open to traffic coming up later this week. And then it's not very often that I get to preempt the mayor, but the Jewish Food Festival is coming up this coming weekend at Rotary Park, August 18th and 19th. The hours are noon to 7 p.m., and there will be lots of food, lots of activities, and lots of music taking place both days at the park. So before you hit the taste of Mequon, come out to the Jewish Food Festival. Thank you.
Excellent. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. It is on my calendar, but as my cell phone was run over by a car recently, I can no longer access my personal calendar. So, moving on to the consent agenda, we have 11 sets of meeting minutes from various boards and commissions, and one ordinance. Is there a motion on the 11 sets of meeting
Move
minutes?
approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And the consent agenda is approved. We do have one ordinance first reading. Ordinance 2024-1667, an ordinance amending Chapter 58 of the Mequon Municipal Code relating to WDNR MS4 stormwater permit conditions. This was recommended by the Planning Commission July 22nd. Further recommendation forthcoming by Public Works this evening. And Public Works decided. Public Works recommended it as well, and it is a first reading, and we'll take it up formally next month. Next, we have just one ordinance, one other ordinance for consideration. Ordinance 2024-1665, an ordinance creating Section 2-183 Prin 1 of Mequon Municipal Code relating to informed consent concerning certain actions of the city's legal counsel, recommended by Public or Finance and Personnel Committee on July 9th, and first reading last month at Common Council also on July 9th. Is there a motion to approve or any questions?
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any last minute comments or questions? We didn't get out air last month. Hearing and seeing none, please call the roll.
Alderman Talaco. Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
And Alderman Strelchek.
And that ordinance is adopted. Moving on to resolutions. Resolution 4133, a resolution adopting proposed updates to the city's financial policies. This was recommended earlier this evening by the Finance and Personnel Committee.
I'd move approval.
Motion and a second. Any comments or questions from anyone on the council? I'll give a preview of coming attractions at the Appropriations Committee meeting in a couple of weeks, where we're going to do a budget preview. There'll be a short discussion on fund balances and percentages. What's before us tonight leaves the policy we have alone at 10 to 12%, but we're going to get a little more info and have a little more debate on just that singular item relating to these policies at the Appropriations Committee meeting. So just so you know what's coming at you. We have a motion and a second. Any other comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And those changes are adopted. Resolution 4135, a resolution approving a master services agreement for implementation of a new agenda management system with Civic Select of Manhattan, Kansas, in the initial amount of $34,582 during fiscal year 2025. This was also recommended earlier this evening by Finance and Personnel Committee.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Are there any questions from anyone who didn't get to enjoy this topic at Finance and Personnel Committee, or even if you were there? Hearing and seeing none, please call the roll.
Alderman Meyer,
Aye.
Alderman Hancher,
Aye.
Alderman Bach,
Aye.
Alderman Parrish,
Aye.
Alderman Bratt,
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt,
Aye.
Alderman Strelchak,
Aye.
Alderman Telako.
And that resolution is also adopted. Our final resolution, Resolution 4136, a resolution authorizing a contract amendment for development of streetscape construction plans on Port Washington Road between Zedler Lane and Mequon Road with Harwood Engineering Consultants Limited of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the amount not to exceed of $88,200. There's a recommendation forthcoming from Public Works.
Public Works approved that 3-0, and I move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Are there any comments or questions? Alderman Parrish.
Thank you. I can't remember. Do we actually have, I feel like we gave feedback to the consultant last time, a few months ago, and they were going to come back with revised drawings. So are we approving, because we gave a bunch of feedback on, do we have a final drawing, I guess is my point? We have a final set of what we've all agreed on, and
I think we have the input, but not the final drawings.
so and then we're going ahead tonight and approving construction drawings, but we're still waiting on the other drawings, right?
The council weighed in on modifications to the plans, but I don't recall that it needed to come back for approval. I thought we got the approval of the concept plan. This is the development of the of converting
Yep.
the concept plan to the construction plan.
Approval of the plan with comments
Yeah.
made at the meeting, which you rolled in. Okay, would we,
I just can't say that I really, if someone asked me like to summarize what we approved, I don't know that I could at this moment. So, but I get that you want to get the construction docs moving. So maybe offline, if you could share the most current version, and if we see anything, we'll let you know.
We could provide a executive summary of the project and the final concept plan, and send it out to all the council members.
Yeah,
and
just
have
the
a
most
link.
recent version.
The link on the website. Yep.
perfect. And if we approve this tonight, I won't get to signing it for a few days, so pay attention to that coming out soon, and then my guess is the earliest I'll be back to sign anything will be Friday. So it gives you a couple days to review. But let's try and get that to everyone tomorrow sometime. Perfect. Any other comments or questions on this item? Going once, going twice. Seeing no more, please call the roll.
Alderman Hancher,
Aye.
Alderman Bach,
Aye.
Alderman Parrish,
Aye.
Alderman Bratt,
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt,
Aye.
Alderman Strelchak,
Aye.
Alderman Telako, and Alderman Meyer.
Aye.
That resolution is also adopted. We have no unspecified or specified unfinished business from prior meetings. The only item under specified new business is an aldermanic appointment to the Ethics Board from District 7. Laura Graup? Did I say it right? Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That appointment stands. We need just one final motion this evening.
Move to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.